Hi everybody, this is Darthbriboy here, and welcome to a long overdue collection overview. Now, as you can see by the title of the video, this is part 1 of the collection overview because I'm not that insane. I understand that you're probably not going to watch a full 6-hour plus video of this whole fucking movie collection. Which, by the way, this will not show the full movie collection, because if I did that, we'd have to go through the VHS tapes, and I don't feel like doing that because there are a lot of home movies that I feel are too personal and that I don't want to go over on the internet. You've probably seen some of the title in certain frames, but regardless, those videos or those home movies I feel are too personal for me and my family. So with that in mind, we'll be covering this shelving unit, or this first shelf here, which as you can see has gotten fucking ridiculous. And I also just want you to keep this in mind. This will probably be out of date. And you're probably going, what the fuck does that mean? Well, today I'm going Blu-ray hunting with a friend of mine. And I would also like you to keep in mind that throughout this video, I'm going to go through a few wardrobe changes. So for now, I'm wearing a green Henley, some pajama shorts, and in the next video, I might be wearing a different Henley with a different set of pajama shorts. And another thing to keep in mind, I'm currently shooting this December 27th, 2018. So you might be seeing this video somewhere in January of 2019. And the reason being is because, well, these things might be somewhat easy to edit on some level. On other levels, they're a pain in the ass. So with that in mind, hope you enjoy this collection overview. I enjoy sharing my movie collection with the rest of you, or at least showing it off. And I hope you do too. So with that in mind, let's get on with part 1 of the Darthbriboy movie collection overview, because we got a lot of shit to cover. Sometimes you just have to bust out the regular glasses before you do the damn video. And I gotta step over a bunch of stuff because most of my damn gear is here. So, hey everybody, I'm right here, in case I show up in frame. So, let's start with this fucking stack. Now, some of these titles are gonna look familiar, some of them won't. So, let's start with Analyze This, Analyze That. A double feature I got a while ago. A couple of Bruce Willis movies. Sorry about the glare there. We have The Last Boy Scout and Last Man Standing, which I guess are in the same series. We also got Stand By Me. I'm really sorry if some of these are out of focus. We also have a documentary on cinema, a relatively short documentary on cinema. I'm a little nearsighted, so I fucking hate being nearsighted, man. It is a bitch, but got this documentary, haven't seen it. Fault in Our Stars, a 7-Eleven purchase. I hope you can see that. Whiplash, still haven't seen this, even though I bought it 4 years ago. This I bought 6 years ago and I still haven't seen it. And here's just a random DVD case. Just one of those stackable cases. And this also has a Jimmy Neutron magnet that came with that box set, which I will now be showing off. And onto the main shelf, the Buzz Lightyear Star Command cartoon. This is a bootleg, by the way. We got It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. James Rolfe's favorite film of all time. I got this mostly because of that, and the DVD was cheap at a local shop. Jerry Maguire. This is a gorgeous 2-disc release, I must say. And if you want more info on that, please check out a DVD update from April of 2015, I think. That's when this would have been recorded. All these, by the way, you can find in DVD updates and shit. And I also have a very tight calf muscle, so you have no idea how hard it is for me to stand flat-footed. It is kind of impossible without severe pain. So, in case you didn't know that about me, yeah. This documentary about video games I haven't seen. It looked cool though, but most of the stuff I knew about it already. This was something my cousin gave me, older cousin. Knew I loved movies, and he had some DVDs. He's like, "Here, take them." This movie I saw in high school a while ago, and I have not rewatched it. I don't know if we saw the theatrical cut or the director's cut. Most likely the director's cut, so this would be the cut we saw. Constantine, I actually have seen this one, and I recall thoroughly enjoying it. So, if you want to know my taste in movies, you have that for reference. And we have The Others, a Nicole Kidman horror film that is PG-13. I have not seen this one, but I will see it in the future. See, well, I gotta stop buying movies. Entrapment, I got this because of Sean Connery. He is the man. And I have not seen it, unfortunately. This 4-pack. Saw Juice. I love it. Have not seen Hustle and Flow. Have not seen Above the Rim. Have not seen Bait with Jamie Foxx. Actually, I saw a little bit of Bait, but not the full movie. Blue is the Warmest Color. This is a movie about a lesbian relationship, and my friend who is, you could say, on the SJW side of the political spectrum, in some way said this film was very problematic, but I will give it a chance. Let me see that runtime. 179 minutes, so basically 3 fucking hours, and I will try to make time for that when I can. Birdman, a brilliant movie. It's one of Keaton's best films, and I loved it very much. This is the red Blu-ray case, so this is a very rare release. Boyhood, I recall thoroughly enjoying this film. I saw it in the theater on a recommendation from a friend of mine in film camp. So that was a very good recommendation. Gone Girl, and for some reason David Fincher likes to have his releases like this. So it's a little annoying, but what are you going to do? This also comes with the Amazing Amy, like the actual children's book in the film, as a bonus. So we're not going to flip through the whole thing, but it's a very interesting prop or bonus, and I don't want to fuck this up. So if you want to, oh fuck me, let's not fuck this up on camera. So and are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that is as there's some residue on this fucking thing. Well, that's a shame. I really like the way this looks. We have Drive in one of my steelbook protectors. It's a great film and a gorgeous steelbook, but I'm afraid of these fuckers rusting, and based upon other releases you will be seeing, you will understand why that is. So if you're wondering why the hell this is in here, it's because I forgot to shoot a part of it. And here is the movie I forgot to show, The Fugitive. So that is all. Jacob's Ladder. I think I got this because I've seen it. I've seen the poster in a few Rambo Rat for Life videos, so I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot. Focus. I bought this because I like Will Smith and I like Margot Robbie, and I have not seen it. Had mixed reviews. Zodiac. Have not seen it. I have seen Highlander a few times, and I thoroughly enjoy this one. I really enjoy Highlander. It's a damn good film. What are my opinions on the other ones? I kind of steered clear from those due to Spoony One's videos. So, I'm curious about them. Like, I'm morbidly curious about them. Oh, John Wick. I have not seen this yet. I know it's a disgrace, but the concept of the puppy being fucking killed, and that's what caused them to go on a killing spree. I'm like, that is a little bit morbid. And I do not know, and I don't know if I want to see that, or if I'm in the mood for that. John Wick 2. I have not seen it because I have not seen John Wick 1. But I got the 4K of this, I believe, 2017 and on Black Friday. Sorry about my mild speech fuck-ups. I'm very exhausted due to me not getting enough fucking sleep. We have Bourne Identity, and Steelbook. I think, yeah, as you can, I don't know how well you can see that, but that is why it's got some slight rusting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna stop this and reposition the camera. Okay, continuing with the Bourne Ultimatum, or the Bourne series. It looks slightly off. Excuse me. If you hear a clapping noise, that's because of a glasses case. I actually am nearsighted. I think I've mentioned that a couple of times on this channel. I'm not too sure. Then we got Bourne Supremacy. Let's kind of get that a little better. Which I have not yet watched. Bourne Ultimatum, which I have not yet watched. Bourne Legacy, which I have not watched because I have not seen the other Bourne movies. And obviously I have not seen... Is that movie called Jason Bourne, the fifth one? Because I have not seen the other one. If I do get it, I will be getting it on 4K. Leon the Professional, this is a damn good movie. Crank, I've seen the first one. It's fucking ridiculous. And that's kind of the point. I've not seen Crank 2 because time and not really being in the mood. I have seen the first Lethal Weapon and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Lethal Weapon 2 I have not seen. Lethal Weapon 3 I have not seen. Lethal Weapon 4 I have not seen. The Expendables 1. I have not seen this. Nightcrawler, a damn great film. So yes, I have seen Nightcrawler. I have seen The Usual Suspects, but it's going to take a lot for me to rewatch this because of everyone's favorite sex offender, Kevin Spacey. Fuck that guy. Brilliant actor, but a total fucking scumbag. American Psycho. I have seen it, and I have enjoyed it. And you know this, and if you know my channel, you know this is one of my favorite films of all time. A Clockwork Orange. Truly a masterpiece. In my opinion, Kubrick's best film. And I will say this, the reason why I think it is. It's because Alex DeLarge is a sick, psychotic, no, he's a sociopath. He's a pure sociopath, and he is pure evil. This character is evil incarnated. And you want to see him get his fucking comeuppance throughout the fucking film. And when he does, you feel like a piece of shit. It's kind of like that moral. It's like you kind of stooped to his level, and you feel bad you stooped to his level. At least I did. Why is my region-free DVD, my region-free Blu-ray player look off? I don't fucking know. I'm probably gonna rewatch that video and go, what the fuck was I talking about? Brazil? The Criterion edition of Brazil. I have seen it, and it's a damn great film. District 9 Steelbook. Gorgeous release. Haven't seen it. Elysium. This one I have actually seen, but I saw it in a film class in 11th grade, and I recall thinking it was okay. Why? Why did I buy this? Why did I buy fucking Divergent? I know, it was 10. I think the excuse was it was $10. Oh shit. That's before I could legally drink. So, and I was not drunk when I purchased Divergent. So I was just a fucking idiot. Hey. Ghost in the Shell, the 20th anniversary release. It's a gorgeous release. The problem with it is there are no fucking bonus features. At all. There's a booklet, but no bonus features. And my friend has a steelbook, and he was pissed because he looked at my version. We pretty much like the same type of films, and he was pissed. So depending on if I'm in the mood, I might adjust the camera, and I might. It just depends what I want to do with the video. So if I readjust the camera, if I keep the camera the way it is, I'm just going to pull things off and show it to you. I don't really know if I'm going to show the full shelf. I might not. Let's try that. So I'm here. So I decided to just readjust the camera, and we have Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. That's in focus. So I think I'm going to have it like this. Sorry about the jump cut. And the one everybody loves. Not really. This had such mixed reviews, bordering on negative, but I like the ScarJo one. I don't think it's great, but I think it's good fluff. Obviously, kind of insulting to the original Ghost in the Shell, due to it being kind of weak in plot, or dumbing the plot down. But that doesn't mean it's not a good film, and as you can tell, this is kind of a Scarlett Johansson science fiction section here, because Scarlett Johansson I have had a crush on since 2012, or 2011, I don't really know when it started, somewhere around then. The Island, Michael Bay film with Obi-Wan and Black Widow. At least that's what I tell myself. I know it's about clones or some shit. And I actually heard it's a decent film, like an actual good Michael Bay film. This is a movie where ScarJo was robbed of an Oscar, in my opinion, because she did such a damn good job as a voice actress. I was so impressed. I was so moved, and my girl was robbed of an Oscar. And I had to replace the Blu-ray case. So, if you see certain movies that are in weird Blu-ray cases, I had to replace the case. And we have the Men in Black trilogy, soon to be a quad trilogy. I think that's what it's called. And that was a fail. And, so I have seen all of these. This one's great. This one, I haven't seen it in years, so I don't really have an opinion on it. The third film, I think, is a really good, underrated flick, because no one really talks about it, but it's probably either the best or the second best in the trilogy. I don't know how the fourth one is going to be, but, oh shit. But whatever it is, it is. And we have the Ghostbusters series, the duology. The only two films that, oops. And we have the Ghostbusters duology. Because there were only two. There were only two! In all honesty, I've seen the first one. You would have to pelt me with fucking Rotten Tomatoes if I had not seen the first Ghostbusters, at least the first one. I have not seen the second one, because I'm a schmuck. Oculus. I got this because I really like Karen Gillan, I think it's, some people say Jillian, but I know it's Gillan. And I know where I heard that was from a Doctor Who bonus thing. I actually met Karen Gillan at Comic-Con. There's a video where I say flat out that her and Matt Smith should have won Emmys for Doctor Who, and it was pretty damn awesome. The Babadook, I really enjoyed this one. It's a damn great horror film, but I think that's all that needs to be said. This is a gorgeous release, by the way. I think this is an IFC Shot Factory release. Yeah. Shot Factory knows how to release movies. Carrie, the remake. Why did I buy the remake? Because I have a slight crush on Chloe Grace Moretz. I think if you were born in the early 2000s or the mid-90s, you will have a slight crush on her. Dear White People, I think, is one of the most underappreciated, brilliant movies of 2014 and of the 2010s. If you have a chance, I highly recommend you pick this one up. It's a really good film and really relevant, and you just, in my opinion, it's, if you want to know recommended viewing, I highly recommend Dear White People. Dr. Strangelove, a classic Stanley Kubrick film, a movie I know I need to give another chance because I recall being into it, but not that into it, and I don't think I really understood the concept of dark comedy because of how my brain is with learning disabilities and shit like that. So with the way I think of things, sometimes dark comedy or sarcasm doesn't register as quickly as, it should be. Fargo, I have seen this one and I enjoyed it. It was really fucked up, but really good. And this is another example of me not understanding dark comedy, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. An American in Paris. By the way, you're going to see a DVD duplicate, but that was by accident. Well, that was not intentional to have two copies of this film, but it happened. But this is one of my mom's favorite films, and I got it because I want to give it a chance. Most of the time with my parents, sometimes you have very different tastes from your parents in terms of film. But most of the time when my parents recommend I see a film, they're normally right on why I should see it. Whether it's a documentary or a drama. And I eventually check it out when I have the time to do it. By the way, I am really bloody tired. Big, I got this because my DVD of it was a piece of shit, and on my setup, it probably wasn't going to format to fit the damn screen. Some DVDs that are like letterbox 4x3, I can fuck with, but not too much. I would disagree with the critic thing there that says Hanks has never been better. I would recommend you watch the Toy Story movies. That will always be his definitive performance in my eyes. Cinderella, I bought this in 2015 after graduating high school because I got a shit ton of money then as graduation presents, and it was a gift card, and I bought this. Kind of interesting, my history with some of this stuff. Alice in Wonderland, this is a classic Disney film. Gorgeous animation, gorgeous transfer. I mean, Disney really knows how to release their animated films, and I don't know why. I don't know. Don't why. I'm a schmuck. There. Lion King. This is a release. This is a funny story here. I got this at a pawn shop, and I think I mentioned that when I did either an unboxing or an update. It was probably an unboxing. Sometimes when I do an unboxing, I just shove it into an update video because fucking why not? It's my channel, I can do what I want. Fuck me, I need water or coffee or both. Point is, I need some shit to keep me awake because I want to fucking go to bed, and I can't go to bed because I have plans, but I might go to bed after shooting this part. So, this is a great film. Of course I've seen it, because if you grew up in the 90s, or if you were born in the 90s and then saw it a few times, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, you've seen it, I've seen it, it's a fucking great film. It's Hamlet, but with lions, and the original ending is way more fucked up. The original ending to this, Scar fucking throws Mufasa off, and Scar laughs maniacally, and he burns alive. That's the original ending, and goddamn it, I want that in the remake. They're probably not gonna do it because that would be too ballsy, and you can't really be ballsy with a remake. Shit. Whisper of the Heart. I love this film. I've only seen it once, and I hate that I've only seen it once because I know I love this film. You know, it's so weird. Some films with me, it's like I see it, I love it, I know I love it, and then I don't rewatch it. The fuck is wrong with me? Princess Kaguya? I got this because it's a Studio Ghibli film, and I have not seen it. Because that's Darthbriboy in a nutshell. Deer Hunter, a masterpiece of cinema, but it's depressing as shit. And if you see it, you'll understand why it's depressing as shit. And you just feel empty inside. And you go, this is a movie to only watch once. And then your dad rents it for you on Netflix, and you watch it, you cry like a bitch, and then you buy it on Blu-ray because you're fucking masochist, I guess. Black Swan. I have not seen Black Swan, but I have seen Perfect Blue, which was the inspiration for Black Swan. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to shoot the lower shelves. That's gonna be a bitch. Selma. Again, I highly recommend you see it. David Oyelowo was robbed of an Oscar nomination. And he was robbed of an Oscar. Because, I mean, this guy, he understood MLK. He felt like MLK. When I was I have studied MLK pretty extensively. He is one of my heroes. I believe Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the greatest men in all of human history, and he was certainly one of, if not the greatest, Americans in American history. And he was a textbook example of a patriot. So, to just capture the essence of King. What is with this gunk on some of the fucking slipcovers? What the fuck happened? Feels like sticky shit. Like, not actual. It feels like sticky gunk. So there's that. Big Short. The guy who did this is doing a movie about Dick Cheney, which I really want to check out. And that's all I will say about that. Life of Pi. This is certainly an emotional experience, and why I really like Ang Lee as a filmmaker. I've only seen 3 of his films: Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, this, and Hulk, which all of them I own, coincidentally. So I will be rewatching this at some point when I have no idea. The Fighter. I have not seen this, but Christian Bale got skinny as fuck for this to look like a crack addict. And Mark Wahlberg's in it, and Amy Adams is in it, who is hot as hell. The Wrestler. I saw this when I was 13. And while it was fucked up, there was something that, like, hooked me about it. It's so weird. It's a fucked up film, because it's Darren Aronofsky, of course it's fucked up. But you should check it out. At least see it once. And I won't spoil the ending. 42, the Jackie Robinson story. Yes, that is the full title. This is before Chadwick Boseman did Black Panther, and Harrison Ford is in this. And there was a scene in this film where, oh my god, like, I have not rewatched this, but there's a scene in this film where Jackie is so enraged by all the racial hatred being thrown at him, all the shit he has to deal with, that he just gets so angry he's like in the, like going towards the lockers or whatever, and he has some bats in his hand, and he just smashes them against the wall and they break, and he's just so livid about all the shit he's got to deal with. And it really shows the hell he had to go through, and he did have to go through hell. Well, just life is just unfair to certain, like, unnecessarily unfair and cruel to people in this country who've had enough of the short end of the stick, if you know what I mean. Invincible, my parents and I saw this years ago. And I think I got this through Disney Movie Reward Points. I think it was a random Blu-ray, and like you go through that and they show you these random Blu-rays, or they have the mystery Blu-ray, and I bought it. I was pleasantly surprised that this was the mystery Blu-ray. Most of the time, the Blu-ray release that is sent to me is one I really like. On the other hand, the Blu-rays that I get through the Disney Movie Reward Point system are shit. Brother Bear, for instance, that's the only one I didn't like that they sent me. But I might give that a chance and I might enjoy it. Anyway, see you in the next shelf. Oy, I have not gotten my drink of water yet. So we'll go through a couple of these, and goddamn, okay, we have a lot of shit to go through. First we got Shin Godzilla, which I have not seen yet, but I will in the future. The Death of Superman, which is a remake of the 2007, well, it's another adaptation of the Death of Superman storyline, and it looks like they're doing it right with the New 52 line of animated films. This is a Walmart exclusive of Edward Scissorhands, and I can't fucking talk. Please excuse me for a minute. Alrighty, so where the fuck was I in all this? I think I talked about that enough. If you're wondering what the original release looked like without the slipcover, now I'm putting the slipcover back on. There it is with the slipcover. And as you can tell by my slurred speech, I'm getting fucking exhausted. Paper Towns. I had wanted to see this film when it came out, but saw it at Dollar Tree for $1, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll get it. Mulan, one of my favorite Disney films of all time. I always thought Mulan was a badass woman and a badass character and a badass Disney princess. And I'm just going to say badass 4 times. Badass, badass, badass. Don't fuck with Mulan, because she will cut you and blow you the fuck up in an avalanche. Don't fuck with Mulan. Schindler's List. Fuck. I have not seen this, but I know in my gut when I do, I'm gonna be very depressed. Do not do Schindler's List and 12 Years a Slave, otherwise you will want to kill yourself. And did I just fuck this cover up? Nope. Because I'm tired and my brain is turning to mush. Love, Simon. I have not seen this film yet. Tanya. I have not seen this film yet, but I bought it because I love Margot Robbie as an actress, and because Margot Robbie is hot. She is fucking hot. God damn. Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street? Oh, hot. This is Brian when he has had no sleep. He just doesn't give a fuck. Hoffa. I've had this on my Amazon wish list for years, and I bought it because of Jack Nicholson, but I had no idea that Danny DeVito directed it. So that means you had the Penguin directing the Joker in a movie. Nerd logic. I'm not. 7-Eleven purchase of probably a shitty 90s horror film with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon, and I hope this was not a waste of fucking money. Melancholia. I think this is the one where the end of the world happens. But it's got Kirsten Dunst, and it was on my wish list for years. Falling Down. This is one of the Michael Douglas films. So I bought it, even though it's got some problematic shit. The problem is, what movie doesn't have problematic shit? So I was like, you could nitpick and point out all the problematic shit in every fucking movie. And it's okay to do it every once in a while, but if you do it all the fucking time, then you destroy your enjoyment of fucking movies. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up because there's a whole level of analysis we could go into in regards to that stuff. And you were gonna see one of the first Star Wars films in the collection. But first, we have A Quiet Place, which is a Black Friday purchase. I'll put this here. We have the Target exclusive of La La Land, which has a bonus disc, but I have not seen this film yet. Moulin Rouge, a Baz Luhrmann film. This is one of Lindsay Ellis's favorite films, or at least one of her guilty pleasures, or probably favorite films. I think it was her guilty pleasure in one episode of the Nostalgic Rake show, but Change the Channel movement happened, and blah 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 blah, wibbly wobbly, tubby wimey stuff, and I just fucked up a Doctor Who quote. God damn it. Hey, point is, I'm giving Baz Luhrmann's body of work, or his body of work that I own, another chance, because I think I was wrong. That 2014 video where I'm bitching about Baz Luhrmann, I am saying this now, I was fucking wrong. I like The Great Gatsby. I was wrong, and I want to slap 2014 me upside the head for being an arrogant idiot. Air Force One. I own this on UMD, and I saw it for cheap on Black Friday and was like, yeah, UMD with cropped bullshit versus the actual great quality release of it on 4K. I'm gonna get the 4K. Black Klansman. I had to watch this in one of my college courses for extra credit. I did that, I wrote a report, and I loved it, and I can safely say, if you are a Jewish man or a black fan, if you are a Jewish man or a black man, you must watch Black Klansman. It is fucking amazing. The Target exclusive of Solo, a Star Wars story. This is a really great, not really great, this is a solid Star Wars film. It's like it's like a Saturday matinee fun ride. Was it necessary? No. Was it good? In my opinion, it was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Now we gotta take the stacks off. Show you all the collection. Okay, so we have season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is gonna be reverse chronological order. Kill me if you want to. Season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Season 3 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know that. I think that's the heater. And the complete series of Legend of Korra. I hope to God that was not out of focus, because if it was, I'm going to be extremely fucking pissed off. Because I am nearsighted, and the fact that this camera doesn't have autofocus because it's an older camera, still pretty great, but it's an older piece of technology, and that can be a bitch sometimes. But if you want to know my thoughts on all things Avatar, not including the piece of shit movie from 2010, I think it's all amazing, including Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra is very underrated, and I think you should give it a chance if you haven't seen it yet. This Nickelodeon 6-film pack. Let's go through it. SpongeBob movie. Great if you're shit-faced. Let's see, can you see that? I think you can see that. Great if you're shit-faced. Rugrats movie, pretty good. Hey Arnold, I have not seen. Barnyard, I have not seen and probably never will. Jimmy Neutron, I've seen a few times. And the Wild Thornberry movie, I think I saw at least once in the theater, probably when it came out. So that was like, what, 16 years ago? Holy shit. 2002 was 16 years ago. I might have the math wrong. Holy shit, my brain is tired. Iron Giant, fucking amazing. And that ending makes me cry. Snow White, a classic film. Very important. Kiki's Delivery Service, really. I like this film, but I think it's a little slow paced. But I think that's, yeah. This Bugs Bunny set. Can't go wrong with a little bit of Bugs Bunny. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I got this at a Five and Below. At a train station. Because, fuck it, it was cheap and it came with a Blu-ray. Why is it in a DVD case? I don't fucking know. Because that's why. Commando. Awesomeness. But the problem is this is a letterbox. And it only works if it's in the 4x, if it's in the region-free DVD player, which can sometimes force letterbox movies to be fake anamorphic widescreen. How it does this? Magic. That's all I know. Legend of Zorro. The Mask of Zorro, I mean. I have not seen this yet. I will in the future. Legend of Zorro, I got this for pretty cheap. Hook, I have not seen this, but I will at some point. Let's refocus this. Okay, because I'm running out of fucking patience. Beverly Hills Cop, really damn great Eddie Murphy film. I got this for cheap. Yeah. Tropic Thunder. Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I got this because son of a bitch. I got this set because it came with some movies I needed to upgrade. So, well, one movie. Okay, I've seen The Siege. I did a review of it. I've not seen Unstoppable. I've not seen Out of Time, and I have not seen Man on Fire, even when I owned it. Flyboy. I got this at a 7-Eleven. I've seen this at least once, maybe twice. I have seen this once, and it was pretty damn great, but avant-garde and a bit weird. I have not seen this, and I own this on VHS as well. Why do I own this on VHS? Good question. Why do I own this on VHS? I don't know. Burp. Second burp. Across the Universe. God damn it, is this probably one of my favorite films of all time now. Maybe top 100. It's really good. I really wanted to see it when I was a kid. I bought the DVD for pretty cheap, and I'm like, I have to see this, and I did. October Sky. I think this is a little bit of disc route though, and that sucks. But I can still play it. Master and Commander. I think I showed this off in a drunk video, and I really enjoyed it. Or I have not seen it. Why do I say things when I'm tired? Because my brain, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 19 fucking shelves left. Holy shit. Damn. Okay. Beautiful Mind. I have not seen this one yet. Elizabeth. Have not seen it. Elizabeth the Golden Age. I have not seen it. Eyes Wide Shut. Second favorite Kubrick film. Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat. Are you surprised the movie flopped? They couldn't even pick a fucking title for the movie. Jesus, I mean, what the fuck is this shit? Live, Die, Repeat or Edge of Tomorrow. Why would you do that? It's a great film, but what the fuck? And a friend of mine bought me the 3D version, but I already owned it. I should have kept it because it was a gift. But I'm an idiot sometimes. Oblivion. Movie I felt very mixed about, or I hated when I saw it the first time. Rewatched it, I'm like, this is a pretty okay sci-fi film. Snowpiercer. I have not seen this, but I've heard it's pretty fucked up. Source Code. I have seen this, and I really enjoyed it. Limitless. And Lucy. I call this one the not Black Widow movie. It's Black Widow if she had telekinetic power and became super genius Scarlett Johansson. That's a fucking Jedi. That's not really what happened. Shut up. I want to see Scarlett Johansson with the goddamn purple lightsaber and be called Mara Jade. God damn it. And then get the guy who played Luke in the flashback for Force Awakens, and then we can make that canon, and then you make Mara Jade canon, and then you do that aging shit like you did with Haley Atwell, and then you have Scarlett Johansson in Star Wars. Or she can always play a bisexual lesbian bounty hunter. Why do I want her to be bisexual? So she can kind of be aroused by Rey. My brain is weird. Limitless. Really great film. I have not seen the extended cut, but basically these two are kind of the same film. Or they have a similar concept, which is why I put them together, because they both work alphabetically and they're both kind of the same. And of course, oh fuck, that fell. I have seen the Clone Wars. It is fucking amazing. When Ahsoka left the Jedi Order, I cried. Because goddamn it, that is some of the most heart-wrenching shit in the whole damn thing with Star Wars. It's a really great series and you have to check it out. Rebels, Season 1. Rebels, Season 2. I have not seen it. Rebels, Season 3. I have not seen it. Rogue One. I've seen this at least a few times. Pretty good. I cried. And I think that's kind of it for now. Fuck it, we're going to power through this shelf, and then I'm going to get a power nap in here. We have Destroy All Monsters and Godzilla Tokyo SOS and Final Wars. I have seen Final Wars. I love it because it's fucking insanity. Tokyo SOS I have not seen yet, and Destroy All Monsters I have not seen yet. But I will in the future. Power Rangers Steelbook. Yes, Power Rangers. I have not seen this. Law Abiding Citizen. I have not seen this. I have seen Battle Royale. God damn. Battle Royale. Holy fucking shit. That's a fucking intense movie. There's a second one, but I haven't seen it. Shoot 'em Up. I have seen. And I enjoyed it. Okay, so I've now switched to where I am at, so god damn it. From Paris with Love, I have not seen it, but I recall getting this at a 7-Eleven for pretty cheap. So, that's why I got it. Eagle Eye. I bought this because I had wanted to see it for many years, and then I got it in 2014, and never fucking saw it. Hey. A lot of these are movies that I wanted to see when I was a kid that I was too young to see, and then I never watched them. 47 Ronin. Keanu Reeves is a badass. Is he one in this? Fuck if I know. Haven't seen it. Wanted. Haven't seen it. I know they have the curve to bullet shit. Lincoln. I have seen this, and this was one of Daniel Day-Lewis's best performances. Who knew? Who knew two British guys could play two of the most important men in all of American history? That being David Oyelowo for Martin Luther King Jr. and Daniel Day-Lewis for Abraham Lincoln. And my God, was this a great film. Really great character study in Abraham Lincoln, and a really great epic about the Emancipation Proclamation. The Ides of March. I got this, and I shit you not, Burlington Coat Factory for $2. I got this because it had Spider-Man and Padme, and I'd wanted to see it for years. Tobey Maguire's career really went down the shitter after Spider-Man 3. This has something to do with Israeli spies, and I have not rewatched this I haven't seen it in years. I believe I also bought this at a Burlington Coat Factory, and it was on a different fucking shelf. But collection grew, and shit got moved around, and that's why it's on here now. The Changeling, my dad was like, Brian, this is a really intense film. I don't think you should buy it. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy it and watch it. Have not watched it. Probably will. But the problem with drama film is that they are really tragic. And yeah, they can be really downers. A lot of great films can be that, but I really like Clint Eastwood. J. Edgar. I kind of find this to be an underrated film in Clint Eastwood's library of work or body of work. Traffic. This was another 7-Eleven purchase that I believe I got the same day I got Flyboys. Fences. I had to read this play a few times in college. Never really got it until I saw Daniel Day-Lewis and Viola Davis. And my God, is it a powerful film. In a weird way, it's kind of like, it reminds me of Fiddler on the Roof. Because they have somewhat similar themes, I think. Whippet and Juno. I got this because I was curious about Juno, and I think I have Juno somewhere else, or another copy of Juno, or I gave that away to a friend. Probably gave it away to a friend, or sold it, I don't remember. Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers Steelbook. Unfortunately, this has a lot of corrosion and rust on it. And I don't know if these cases are helping or hurting, but I am done with buying Steelbooks. Exhibit B, or D, or whatever the fuck it is. Neighbors, I got this at CVS where it was way overpriced in Florida. But I recall really enjoying this one, and Seth Rogen apparently looks like me. Everyone tells me, Brian, you look like Seth Rogen. And I saw it and I'm like, holy shit, it's older me. My mom looked at him and he was like, you know, he kind of does look like you. I'm like, shut up, Mom. Frozen. You know what's really fucked up to me about this film? Okay. The glue on the slipcover is peeling off, so that's fucked up, but that's not what's fucked up. Here's what's fucked up. I have only seen this film once. I recall really enjoying it, but then the internet backlash for the film made me go, I don't know if I want to rewatch it or see it again. And that's fucking stupid, because I liked this film very much. It made me cry. I really thought it was pretty damn great. Gremlins. I believe I saw this last Christmas, and this is one of the best releases I ever bought. And it's such a great film. It's a really great Christmas film. A little fucked up, but I like a little fucked up in my Christmas films. Or I like the unusual Christmas films. And we have Nosferatu, one of my favorite films of all time, and the remake of Nosferatu, where it's Nosferatu the Vampire. Nosferatu, man. I'm just going to go on a quick tangent. Nosferatu is one of the most important films ever. Because this could have been destroyed. This would have been fucking destroyed. There's a great documentary on this release. And you have to. If you find the Kino release, whether it's the DVD or the Blu-ray, please, if you are a fan and a real, genuine lover of the art of cinema and film history and film preservation, for the love of God, you have to pick up the Kino release of Nosferatu, because this was ordered to be destroyed by the Stoker estate, the Bram Stoker estate, released by his wife, because this was clearly a Dracula movie, but they couldn't use Dracula. So, it was ordered to be destroyed. Some smart motherfucker saved it. This is one of the films I cite to, or that example of Nosferatu nearly being destroyed, I cited as a reason as to why the Star Wars trilogy, the original theatrical cut, deserve and must be released officially at some point. But we have the despecialized edition, so it will have to do for now. Anyway, I will see you in part 2. because I've decided 2 shelves each. And once we cover 2 shelves each, that will be the end of the collection overview. Because goddamn, do we have a lot of movies to talk about. And the battery's dying. So yeah, live long and prosper and have a nice day.